This is a ticket to the party.
Evening, boys. First service. You gotta love Mohammed.
Oh! That is a moment of absolute magic from Federer.
It's Murray magic, though.
Djokovic, what are you doing? It's phenomenal.
He's got quite a large gluteus maximus.
I've never seen anything like it.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, I love that voice.
That is very deep.
Is this not the best intro this podcast has ever had?
It is the best.
We are
by far and
look,
away.
We're a man down. There's no denying it.
And
Thank
guess who it
fuck.
is?
And do you know what? The ego in the room has gone down.
We Rat Boy's not here.
Also, I sound like a guy at 50 Shades. I have a bit of a deeper voice tonight. No, Callum's not here. His flight was delayed. Well, that's what he's told us anyway. I don't know if he's maybe still in Sticky Vicky's. I don't know what he's up to. But no, we're gonna get going, and we're gonna talk about the.
Oh, boys, I'm back!
No,
You are
fucking
taking
way.
Fuck
the
off.
piss.
No way.
Boys,
How are you
I
here?
made it back.
There's no way you're here.
I thought your flight was delayed.
Will we start again?
I've made it back, boys. I'm here.
Why don't we just take another week
Will
off?
we start again?
Have I missed it?
You've missed your usual bit.
You've missed your usual bit.
We're genuinely, we're honestly
How are you, Callum?
30
How are you?
seconds in. We've not even done the how are yous yet.
Oh, well, guess what? Welcome to the Loosely Strung Tennis Podcast, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, you've got
Yes, I'm
Like,
back.
you've not even closed the door properly. You
I
just
know,
busted
I know.
in here. Why did you tell us you weren't going to be here? That's total horseshit.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I honestly didn't think I was going to make it.
You want a
lads.
big entrance?
I was. I actually ran home. I didn't even get a taxi. The taxi were taking too long.
Do you see that? The crowd
Ran
are going
home.
mental. The fireworks are exploding for your entrances.
Yeah, they're buzzing. Right, okay. I'll start with my weekend. What a weekend I had. Nice wee weekend in Spain, boys.
looks like you've still
Come on.
The
I was
ego
sitting
has
there.
gone inflated back into this world.
I was the white wine connoisseur. I was blasting my way through them. I'll tell you, white wine's better than red wine. We had this argument earlier on. Any white wine fans in here?
White wine
no,
is better
do you know
than
what
red
the
wine.
biggest thing?
Agreed.
Do you know what I like about white wine? Makes you horny.
I was not expecting that.
I prefer red wine, but white wine gets you that.
Gives you
And
that.
look at you. You're looking at me because you know exactly what I'm talking about. You know
Right, okay.
I need
exactly
more
what I'm
specifics
about.
here. What white wine is it? A Pinot?
Dry. It's got to be dry.
Savvy.
It's gotta
A
be
Pinot
dry.
Gringo.
See, Chardonnay can get in the bin. Bye
Yeah,
bye.
none of
See
your
you later.
Chardonnay.
Yeah,
It's
it's
I'm
got to be dry. It's got to
I'm
be
not a
dry.
wine
You know, the
drinker.
Chileans are doing great things with Pinot Grigios at the moment. The Chileans are working hard on it.
Chileans are working hard.
Yeah.
Okay, Pricey, how was your weekend?
Jeez, man.
I don't really know what to do since you were an hour ahead of me in time. Can't believe you didn't let me know the Medvedev result an hour before it happened.
I know. It's terrible. It's terrible.
What a dick,
Well,
man.
no, good weekend, mate. Working sadly, but you know, this is actually I consider this my weekend because I work in hospitality. Going for a few pints tonight after this, so right, let's hurry up. Let's go.
No, Pricey, did you not have a bit of a milestone this week with your weight loss goals due to
Oh,
illness?
holy shit! And that's a literal term. I had a bit of a tough week in terms of health this week. Wasn't well. Thought I had COVID. Then
Best
thought I was
day
going to die. And then I just woke up in a pool of my own sweat. But didn't eat for 4 days. Down to 16.5 stone. Feeling good for it. Toilet's not looking brilliant, but thank God I still live with my mum. Why?
She wipe your arse for you?
I'm not going to fucking clean it.
Right, Gary.
Yeah, quiet week for me. Kind of
Shock.
No, played a couple of games of tennis over the weekend. Get new shoes, new barricades, but they have absolutely destroyed my ankles.
It's a barricade on your chat, holding it back.
I said Gary on the way down to the pod. Barricades are the worst shoes on the market.
That's a terrible
disagree.
shout.
Disagree.
They're the best.
Rusty, you don't
Sorry,
move,
what?
Rusty,
what
you can wear
accent was that?
sandals.
Disagree, guys.
Yeah,
That's
disagree,
Glasgow
man.
Uni
Glasgow
accent.
Uni
Yeah,
is
yeah.
bad.
Yeah, guys.
He was
Ross
marking
P
a class today.
Ross P could wear flip flops and still be as mobile
Do
as
you
he
know
is.
what? Do you know Rob Speak could fit in
Get them
well in
Crocs on.
the Harry Potter world? He would be a wee Hufflepuff.
Oh,
yeah,
Hufflepuff.
I played a lot of Hogwarts Legacy when I was off sick. Gary, we can talk about that later.
Do you know
To be
what Ross P
expected.
is? Do you remember? Did anyone play Club Penguin as a kid?
I was talking about Club Penguin.
One of the ones you get that just do it's like, do you know how they've got likes and dislikes? It's like hates being active.
Outside. Yeah.
I dressed as a penguin when I was a kid. Well, I didn't dress as a penguin.
I used to call it. What
Yeah,
did I
you
call
said
it?
penguin,
The
penguin
penguin
because
when
of
I
what
used
I
to go.
dressed to go to tennis. I had like
Used to walk
a
out with
zipper right
puffle.
up to my neck and a hat down, like really over my eyes. Yeah,
Me and Williams called him the
I
penguin.
remember. I
there's a
remember.
penguin and the silent assassin. That's one two nicknames.
Wish you'd go back to that.
What is it
silence.
now?
Skinny, big weekend.
Wings.
I had a big weekend. Yes, it was my brother's stag do.
Looked huge.
Wow.
Did look huge. The footage was good.
Yeah, like superb.
Do you not want to ask any follow-up questions?
I thought you were going to explain.
What was your favourite position on the couch? Because that seemed to be the only place you went on the weekend from the content you sent us in.
Hey, me and one of the friends of the podcast were having a good time drinking some. Unfortunately, he had to do
Prime? You said you drank Prime.
I drank Prime. Yeah, it's like
We'll get
a
on
hangover
to that.
cure.
We'll get on to
I
that.
got it in a wee cheap. What's that cheap? Is it? It's fucking.
Do you guys have you ever had Prime?
Yes.
No.
So you know it's quite difficult like to get. So
Yes.
I live in a pretty small. I live obviously near all you guys, but I live in like a village compared to the towns that you live in. We have one Sainsbury's, right? And I know it's the same everywhere. Like you're only allowed to buy 3 bottles. I didn't want 3 bottles, but when I went in, because I went in like before the schools came out, because I was just on my way up. I don't know where I was going actually, but I went in to buy 1 bottle, so I bought 3 just because I want to remind you all it is your duty to buy the extra ones to stop some wee stuck up fucking kid getting a bottle. That's what you've got to do. Buy the bottles that you're entitled to stop some arsehole
Take your 3.
fucking
That's-
kid getting
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Mate, I reckon
We're the ones with money. We can do it.
Holger Runer's defos a Prime drinker, isn't he?
Every changeover.
Yeah, just drink Prime all the time. Right, Ross P.
It's prime time. Sorry.
I actually
Prime
don't have
time
a
Ross
clue
P.
what Ross P got up to over the weekend. You
I
were really
can't
quiet.
That's a very good point.
You were
I don't know,
really
I don't know.
quiet. What happened?
Oh, I just
Smoking
slept.
doobies, man.
Yeah, I had a really busy work week, so I just slept.
Oh, that's my duty.
yeah, I know.
Come
I'm
on.
taking your.
I thought you said you only did 16-hour contract.
I keep thinking these
No,
Jara
I do like
questions
15,
are sweets.
16-hour contracts.
Hey, the jar of questions.
Should be replaced with sweets, man.
We need
I
bit-
love
we also
Can we
Oh,
make jar
right,
of sweets here?
Hey,
at this
I
table?
just wanted to say a quick shout out to the lovely listeners who have given us lots of
Oh,
questions.
Yeah,
lots
very
of
much
questions.
this
Keep
week,
them
folks.
coming. Send us on Twitter, Instagram, direct message, anything, even email or I don't know. Send it in a post.
Wait a minute.
Send questions.
Come to Callum's door. What's
Come to
your
my
address?
door. You're not
Do you
getting any
want-
answer, but
Do
come
you,
to the door.
Do you want to do it right now?
Fuck it,
What's
why
this
not?
question?
Well, we start off with a question.
That's
Let's go. Ross P.
Ross P.
One now and one at the end. Let's do it.
Oh yeah.
But by the way, before we go on, if your question does not get asked, it could get asked at a later point, so do not worry. We're just doing one a day. I hope this one's good because
It's a
we
long
need to
one.
cut this little bit out right now.
But shit, this one.
Cut it out then.
Go on, Ross B, just ask us.
You have to give up pizza or steak forever. Choose one.
Right, next question.
That's easy for me.
We repeat.
What do you mean it's easy for you? Why?
I'd give up steak.
What?
I'd give up steak as well.
Yeah.
No, more.
Pizza's the goat.
Absolute.
Pizza is the goat.
Pizza's the greatest food in the world.
You can
Wait,
so
you never. Wait. So it's not a shit question
This
here.
is-
Wait.
Great question.
Steak. A steak
Yeah.
is the best food in the history of
a
India.
right, a
Not a
steak
rump. I'm
every-
talking
a
rump.
A steak
I'm talking a tomahawk.
for dinner every night.
Is better than pizza every night.
No, it's
Yeah.
not.
Mate, I'd go pizza.
You get
all
sick of
day.
pizza
There's
quicker than you get
different
sick of a steak.
toppings, different
You'll
sauces.
also become the
like,
biggest,
have you
fattest
ever
bastard if you
been
get pizza
sick?
every night.
It doesn't.
I'm
no,
already that,
You're
so-
not giving up every other food. You're giving up one food.
I'm never giving up steak.
Nah,
I'm sorry,
steaks.
lads.
I'm sorry, I'm
A
just gonna
well
Do you know
cooked
what that is?
steak.
Do you know what that is? A mistake.
Hey.
Well,
Honestly,
you're
I'm
you're
sorry.
a pizza shit.
Well done.
Honestly.
Do you know what? That was rare.
Oh my god, man.
Right, give us another one,
Do you know
Ross
one?
P.
Okay, this one. I like this one.
Wings.
Who? No, it's not wing related. Who from the pod would you choose to be stranded on a desert island with?
Ross P.
Why? Why?
Entertainment value.
I'd have Ross Skinner because I would just eat him. And I would survive forever.
and Ross P would source out wings. So
Yeah,
I would.
yeah.
Ross P, I reckon Ross P would become very like hands-on.
No, I think Ross P would. He would make you want to just end yourself.
Oh, Jake Ross P would just like.
He'd just be looking out the water for you, just going.
Do you know? Honestly, I'm going to see a fish and I'm going to catch it.
I'm going to think about a logical way.
Sound like that?
I'm going to think about this logically. I'm going to do all the heavy lifting and all the kind of like proper man tasks. I need a wee rat boy to run around fast for me to catch the chickens and that are living on the island.
I let Ross.
What chickens run about an island?
Or maybe a wee
I
Piglet or
pick
something like
Rice.
that, I
He's the
don't
only
know.
one that can drive a boat.
Fair point. Can he build one? But
Yeah.
can
I
he?
did,
Yeah.
I did
Oh,
ship stability and ship architecture.
Just to let you know, I was
But I can only build container
I
ships.
was nearly,
Yeah, we'll get back at least.
as a scout, I nearly won the Scottish Pioneering
Nearly.
competition.
Could have, should have.
Which is
No
all
one
about
remembers
balance.
the loser.
I didn't
Sorry,
make it to
you
Scouts.
could,
I was
you,
a
could have,
beaver.
you could have been 400th or something. You said nearly won it.
Just that.
Yeah,
Sorry.
we got to like the final three.
Oh,
or
no,
something.
that was a wee.
Can I just interlude here? That's not the word. Intervene. It said 10 minutes. We've not spoken 10.
Oh, shit. Yeah, I forgot that's what we're here for. You can probably cut about that in here, recipe. Right. Let's get on to the tennis.
Yep.
Yep. Okay, where do we want to start today, boys?
I think we've got to start near the end. Oh, we do. It got good. We were slating Miami last week. It wasn't a great tournament, and I still stand by. It wasn't as good as Indian Wales. But
Do you think that's because it's boring at the end? Like, not at the end,
start.
but do you think two
It's too
12
close.
days
Two,
right
yeah.
after each other
Yeah.
is just, and you're just like,
Yes.
well, realistically, you're sitting there going, I've just watched like this exact tournament.
No, because if the quality was as good as it was Indian Wales, I would have been happy with Miami. But it
Well, you
wasn't.
probably did see the highest quality match maybe ever.
Yeah,
but
what I'm
that's
saying, at
one.
the
I know.
end. I do think that is because over 5 sets you watch maybe 3 or 4 different tactics from one player, but when you in the space of a 3-set match, that was we're obviously talking about Sinner and Alcaraz here.
Yeah.
Alcaraz.
Alcacin.
Probably the highest quality match I've ever watched.
It's the most I've ever sat and going like, holy hell, what that is.
I've never seen. I've seen for a period of time over 5 sets. I've never seen better ball striking. I've never seen better grit. I've never seen more intensity. I've just never seen more. Everything about it. There was more winners. There was unbelievable gets. There was volleying. There was massive forehands, massive backhands, aces. Like everything to win a point there was in that match.
It's hard to even put an argument against what you're saying. It's computer game.
Yeah.
Like, how can you move? It's like, watch the game where you've got the wee ball going through and you're the 2 blocks.
Yeah, that was that was one of the first ever games.
Is it Pong or something?
I think it was called Pong.
Right, that's what it was like, because they're just gliding side to side from the
Yeah.
baseline, no one doing anything, just unbelievable.
Do you
man.
think because they've played each other so often coming up through the juniors that they just know each other's game inside out?
I don't know.
I just think
actually-
that's the way it's going.
I think as well. I think they enjoy playing against each other so much. Do you know how you play someone who always brings the best out in you?
Alcaraz
And-
said that. Yeah.
Yeah,
He said-
and they are playing against each other, and you're going like, they're loving this. You can see smiling all the time, laughing about it. They're probably sitting there going, we are putting on an incredible show here.
They can feel the crowd. Alcaraz said they could feel the crowd when he was down in the middle of that epic point and then got back up. You could feel the crowd almost probably lift him back up into the point.
See, in that point, I know he lost the point, right? 2 of the slides, I'm like, anyone else that's a torn ACL. Then he was on his arse midpoint and then somehow got up and nailed a backhand that was nearly a winner, and Sinner just he chopped something back that was outstanding. Honestly, one of the most mental points of tennis I've ever
He's
seen.
on his actual buttocks.
That's what's so good. There was
He pushed himself back up.
There was everything in it. There was slices.
No
there
hot
was
dogs.
unbelievable gets. I mean, no hot
6 out
dogs.
of 10,
But
really.
I actually think it was better without a hot dog being in it.
Yeah.
I think a hot dog would have made it like
a bit
another
showy.
hot dog. That was just sheer ability of just crunching balls.
See, after all that time, right, to then where the crunching balls, whacking balls, to hit a wee flicky backhand. I'm saying wee.
so-
That was so short and classy.
And see, because he fell.
Oh,
See, because
yeah,
he was on.
that
He
makes
actually
it-
threw his racket at it. You're going, oh
It was
man.
very similar to Djokovic for Vrinka in Australian Open 10
How
years
that
ago.
video was mad, didn't it?
Can I also just say, see for the world of tennis, fantastic Sinner won.
Yes,
that
yes.
was
Needed
that.
it.
We
We
needed
needed
that. And do you know what? The only thing that was just that little bit gutting that was the semi-final, and it's happened twice.
Give us the final.
Give
Yeah.
us that as the final. All and see the US Open this year. That final, please.
Well, that quarter final, wasn't it, last year?
Yeah.
We all like stayed up and watched, and we were just sitting going like, "This is genuinely like insane." Like insane
I will
tennis.
go ahead and say it. I think we'll go on to Medvedev. I think if Sinner had played anyone else in the semi-final, he probably would have walked away with the trophy. The way he was hitting. Medvedev obviously so good, and back in the top from outside the top 10. 2 months ago to 4th now is excellent.
He's number 1 in the race, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. Five titles out of 6 finals.
And a row.
But see this chat of him being what's it called? Do you call it? And
autumnal animal.
Yeah,
that
it's killed it off.
He's killed it off.
Yeah,
completely.
shut up,
Spring
Ross,
chicken.
Pete.
He's just
Fucking
a
idiot.
calendar.
Spring chicken.
He was,
Do you know-
he was a spring chicken. He was like a calendar cat now.
Do you know why I'm going to disagree, Pricey?
Go on.
That is Medvedev 6-0 against Sinner. And I think
True.
he is 6-0 against Sinner because he plays Sinner plays the exact way that Medvedev wants him to.
Oh, just baseline.
Hit me.
Can you
Hit him.
out-hit me? No. So I'm just going to give you as many balls as you can get until you miss.
Yeah, true.
And
true.
Sinner's not got the natural drop shot of. Well, he's an okay volleyer, but he's not got the natural drop shot or changes it up as Alcaraz. You saw Alcaraz obviously ripped Medvedev a new one the week before, but Sinner doesn't have that. Whereas Sinner can hit through Alcaraz, right? So obviously he's beaten him every surface now. It's 3-0, I think, or is it 4-0? He doesn't have that ability to change it up, and Medvedev is probably just sitting going like, you're ideal for me. You look at it, Felix has never beat Medvedev. Rublev's I think beat him once or something like that. They're all similar type players where they absolutely cane the ball, but they don't have something else in their game.
That's it. There's no variation.
So it works against a lot of players, but it doesn't work against a complete grinder who's just going to be like, do you know what, I'll go through hell to win this today.
No, you're right. You're right.
You made a good point, Callum.
Thanks.
Was that us? Thanks. Cool.
No, I don't know what else to say.
It was a very good point. I mean,
that's a good point. Yeah.
but there is one. As much as the positives of Medvedev, we have to look on the one slight negative. That is now clay season for Medvedev.
Oh, Sinner had a wee.
It was great.
Funny,
It
it was
was
a nice
nice.
wee cheeky dig at him.
You
at
like
the-
it, man.
Yeah, it was
Can
lovely.
I ask a question? Of course, I can't. It's my podcast.
That's your iPad.
It's my iPad. Hey, if I take the ball home, it's like that kid when you play football. I'm taking my ball home. None of you can play.
Yeah, that's true.
I like how good Alcaraz and Sinner, like when you watch each other, like how good it is, but they're a bit friendly.
I don't mind it.
But it's like
I'm
it's
quite happy
almost
with
as
it.
if
Federer and
we're
Nadal
being
were the same.
yeah. But that didn't just happen. They weren't like that in their first match. These guys have only played each other 6 times.
I think
think
we're
they-
talking we're talking Federer and Nadal. They both had 10 slams before they were mates.
you forget
Like-
though they've literally grown up together.
There's 2
Play-
years between them, isn't
I
there?
know. No,
Yeah,
I get that.
They've known each other for years. They've got that respect between them because they know we're going to
I'm not
run
asking
this
for the
game.
stats.
No, but they're going to run this game for the next 10,
But
15
don't worry,
years. And I
Pricey.
think the two of them are actually really quite excited about where they're going to
But
go.
would it not be better for tennis if they were both just as good as they are, but they hated each other?
No.
No, I actually think this has brought more out of them. I think they go into court and go like, let's
But
give
now
them
you've
an
got-
epic here,
Yeah,
man.
but it's
Nah,
like
because now
it's
you've
like the
got-
play do the talking. You don't
No.
need to always.
Because I'll put this to you. Cam, could you lean back, please, so I can look at my colleague? What I will say is that's great because now, see if you go into a tennis match going, these two guys are good mates, they're going to put on an absolute show. That's brilliant, and you're going to go and watch a good match. And then someone walks away with the trophy, the ultimate prize at the end. But how good is it when you go on court against someone you don't like, put on an epic anyway,
Yeah.
and you walk away with the trophy and the bragging rights, and then it's all to play for the
But
next
you
time
can't
you play.
respectful bragging rights.
Yeah, but I'm a skinny. I think you can't make people not like each other. And if these two guys get on, they get on, and that's the future of tennis. There's going to be issues.
I don't mean that.
There's going to be issues between probably Alcaraz, Sinner, Holger Rune,
Yep.
Tsitsipas.
Tits and pants.
Trying to think who else can cause problems coming up. I think Ben
Djokovic still
Shelton.
got, Djokovic has still got it in him.
But I think Ben Shelton's not everyone's going to be a massive fan of him.
Everyone's
So
cup
that
tea.
could be a little bit of extra needle. I think they are just two guys that are always going to get on. Fair play to them. There's other people that have to upset the apple cart, come in and kind of disrupt it a little bit. I know Holger Rune said himself, Sinner and Alcaraz are the new big 3,
Yeah.
but he's really
been a bit
struggling
off it
with-
this year.
But how often does that happen? Someone has a bloody brilliant end of the year and then they come to the start of this one and they kind of do it.
Felix.
So it's him and Felix the same
Yeah.
year.
Speaking of Runa, obviously not with Moratoglu anymore. announced
that
today.
must be
you
Halleck
heard it
coming
here
back
first,
then.
guys. Unless you saw it 6 hours ago.
24 hours ago.
Where do you think Where do you think you'll go? Who will he go with?
Supercoach needs a.
He needs a super coach.
Do you know who I think he should take on? Ivan Lendl.
Nah,
Nah.
Yeah.
I think he needs like a villain. Not a villain, but someone who's all business.
imagine
no
it was
fun,
a-
all business.
Do you know who going on that would actually be a decent shout? Another Scandinavian Soderling
Not well.
again.
I'm talking absolute nonsense. That's not. Yeah, he's not well. He's just stepped down from the Davis Cup captaincy
Oh, has he? I didn't know
because
that.
he's from. Well, sorry, I don't know if he's not well. It's for health reasons. So whether that means
Wow. What do you think? Great info prices.
Yeah.
But you know
So-
who'd be great with him
shut up.
after Wawrinka's career. Don't know how long he's got left.
good would that
Magnus Norman.
Oh, I think he meant.
Oh, I thought you were saying Wawrinka.
I don't know what I think.
No,
no.
Magnus Norman. I think in Runa would work.
I don't know.
Do you know what? At
It's
the
a
same
tough one.
time, though, I think Runick should maybe not have a super coach. Just have someone that's dedicated to him, that's all in on him, and just
Could one of us?
one of us.
Imagine it was all 5 of us.
Imagine that.
Who would take authority?
Imagine
Surely
Runick's
me.
career just going down the drain inside 2 minutes because we were all too busy in the cardle with him all the
It might
time.
play better.
It would
He
probably.
needs to relax a bit,
I
man.
played better when I had a White Claw.
I play great
Yeah,
with
you
vodka in me.
Remember the guy in? I don't know if any of you watched Full Swing. What's his name? Damon.
I've
Joe
still not
Damon,
finished
yeah.
it yet.
Joe
Don't give me any
Damon,
spoilers.
Unbelievable white girl. Just remember, ladies and gentlemen, please drink responsibly.
Do you mean spoilers, mate?
Yeah, no.
That was
I know.
last year.
And it's also been out
know.
for 6 weeks.
I know, but I've been busy for 6 weeks, Gary. Carrying this partnership.
Spoiler alert.
Are we going to talk about the women's final and the kind of?
Yeah, we'll
What
get
do you
on
think
to
we
it in
should?
2 minutes because I've just got one extra thing to say. Just about Medvedev. I know Clay's coming in. He could do something on Clay. He's reached a final before on Clay. So don't count him out. I think he puts himself down so that people think, oh, he can't do anything, then he does.
Got a
He can
quarters of Roland
definitely,
Garros.
yep, he can definitely 100% do something. I'll want him to win again because I like the new celebrations. Every win's a different celebration. I like it.
I'd actually disagree with that. It should be the same celebration. Then they can make merch out of it, make more
Nah,
money.
that's
No,
too
but then you get
footballery.
Djokovic doing that stupid
fucking
whatever he
thing.
does.
Yeah, I know,
Nicked-
man.
He nicked that for
Nonsense.
Guga Quirton.
Right, what would you celebrate if you? Right, okay, you won. I'll give you different scenarios. Right, so Ross P, you won the Claire's Accessories Invitational Tennis Tournament. How would you celebrate?
Well, we at Claire's Accessories
Can you show us
sell
as well?
tiaras. I don't know how. Well, I could probably show you in a video, and then
You
we
get
can
a
post
belly
it if
button
you want.
piercing.
No, I want you've just won it, so stand up with your mic as well. Stand up with your mic, and describe what you're about to do.
Right. Well, the thing about Claire's is we do sell tiaras. So you're going to have to grab one of those tiaras and just raise it slowly above your head, like the crowning of Aragorn and Lord of the Rings at the end.
Lovely
the
bit of
Elissa.
business.
And you just slowly put it on top of your head, and you just put your arms out and say,
Lovely,
"Bring it."
the
In.
King of Claire's. Right,
That's rather kind of Clay.
Skinny, you've just won.
Is everyone going to stand up? Because
I'm not standing up. My
No,
celebration
no,
is
just
all
you,
done.
just you.
Fuck's sake.
Skinny, you just won the WTA event in Leon.
WTA event in Leon.
Yep.
What I'm going to do is I'll stand up as well.
We're getting a
Show
show.
how old we're getting.
Ow.
The noise when we get up.
Take your skirt off.
I'll walk over to the crowd, stand in front of them like a baying god, and we're in France, aren't we?
Yep.
Someone would chuck me a bottle of white wine.
Yep.
I would catch it,
Yep.
pull out the cork, and start downing it.
Lovely.
And then go, and the whole crowd would be going,
Yeah, I love it.
It would be
I like that.
You know what would happen though? You know what would
They
happen?
would be like,
That's Italian.
No, someone would
Italian.
throw that bottle of white wine at you and it just hit you in the head and you'd be knocked out.
You two can sit down, by the way.
I'm gonna stand up. I'm
Right,
gonna,
I'm having the vibe, man. We've all got to get there.
I know I don't want to go on too long. I would.
Can't price invitational. What would you win?
How would I
How would
celebrate?
you celebrate? Sorry.
would you win in the
I
Canterbury's
do.
invitation?
A vase.
I do take the L.
That was going to be mine.
I do take the L. Definitely.
Fortnite prick.
I was
I
going to
played
take
Fortnite
that as
last
well.
night.
I bet you like Prime too.
It's Fortnite. We're about to get
Gary, do you just
Right, Gary,
Right, okay.
Oh,
you
you're
won
on
the,
the spot
you won the
now.
damp proofing world championships. How do you celebrate?
he just clocks into work for an hour?
Don't know. Just get a bottle of water and
Gives a speech on like how like working hard's not enough.
Wait,
You've gotta
wait,
be
wait.
so
I've not
dedicated.
spoke about work in weeks. You're the one speaking about work. Ross Peace speaking
He would
about
just
work.
have a quiet weekend with a few games of tennis.
That's
life,
how you
man.
celebrate. Oh, we'll just have a half a pint of cider tonight. We're going for
A tenant shandy.
She's
Right,
get work
Pricey.
in the mornings.
You won the official Cocaine Bear World Championships. How are you celebrating? Show us the moves.
I wouldn't have moves. I would make a donation to children in need.
Oh, Pricey.
Right,
You horrible guys.
Okay,
What?
women's.
Could you imagine that? Well, Callum Price, the champion
Ross
of
P.
Cocaine
going?
Bear.
He's out the
has
door.
made a donation
I
to
like
children
this
in
new
need.
vibe standing up, man. I'm loving it.
This is like a TED talk.
It's really good. I like it.
Right, on to the women. What are we thinking about the women then?
Oh, Rebecca Kvitova. Honestly, I've got a whole new lease of life.
I don't know. No, I'm standing up as well, just laughing.
That's all stand up.
Rebecca Kvitova, that is a Wimbledon final right there waiting to happen. Amazing. Everyone's standing up now, by the way, guys.
I know, this feels like so weird, doesn't it? Right, you're spot on. Rebecca Kvitova could be Wimbledon final, but Kvitova could also go out first round. How mental is that?
She could do it, but she won her 30th title. Winning that, getting to that milestone, I think it's going to push her on for the rest of the year.
That was our 30th title, but it was our first 1,000.
No, it was her 9th.
9th.
Yeah.
She's won like 3 slams. She's won Wimbledon twice, but it was her first Masters 1000
That was her
series.
9th.
Ross Skinner, you can sit down.
Oh, yeah, you make a
Yeah,
bad
I think
point.
say something stupid, you gotta sit down.
No, honestly, man, my head's. I've got brain fog here.
Kvitova is either unreal or
I
terrible.
mean, she said that herself.
Yeah,
didn't she?
she's
Yeah.
nowhere in the middle. She's either unbeatable or terrible. So
She looked good in that
unbeatable at the
final.
weekend, yeah.
She did
Aye.
look good in
Yeah.
the time.
Yeah,
but she
what
looked
do you
good all
think
week.
about? Do you think it's detrimental? Oh yes, detrimental to Coco Gauff and Jessica Pegula that they play so much doubles, whereas others don't. But they said that if they weren't playing doubles, they wouldn't enjoy being on the tour. So, give me your take on that, boys.
I quite like the fact that they play doubles.
But do you think it's detrimental for
No.
their singles?
No,
No.
I think it's surely better playing more tennis. Surely, it's got to be better. And if you're fit enough to do so, surely playing all the time.
But you're a contender. You need the break. You
But
need
she's
a
not a
contender.
contender.
No,
She's
but they
not
are in the
correct.
doubles.
No,
though.
but no, but sorry, but they are a contender to get to quarters and semis, and they might have a good day. Kogolov could definitely have a good day where she gets to semis
I
and
think
finals.
she could have a good day and still losing straight
Can I-
sets to anyone in the top 4.
I'm going to slightly agree with Pricey here. Pegula played 2 matches the other week and she could hardly lift her phone for an Instagram post because her arm was cramping that bad.
He said it's good.
I know.
I said if you're fit, you can do it, but if you're not, you
Yeah.
shouldn't do
So
it.
that's what I'm saying.
like
Is it
it, man.
detrimental? I think it is.
Depends how
I
much,
think it
though.
is.
How much do they do?
But she
They do
gets
it
to the final
tournament.
every bloody week.
Yeah, you cut it back a little bit. I think more players in general should play doubles tournaments that will help their game more.
Yeah.
However, not every single tournament you play singles. and
Money,
doubles.
money talks. And if you're
Bullshit
telling
works.
like 30th in the world, he's like, oh, I could either get to the 3rd round of Miami or something, or play the doubles and get a fraction of the money. I think it is detrimental.
Do you know what? It's something we've got to track. I feel like we should, especially in the women's game, the more people play doubles that
Yes.
are on playing singles.
Is that because it may be less physical?
I don't know. I mean,
Well, they only play.
when you see how Rebecca hits a ball, that's definitely not,
No,
not
but
physical.
like you're not getting a match like Alcaraz and Sinner. Like, okay, I don't want to sound rude, but you're not getting a match of the physicality of Alcaraz and Sinner.
Plus,
Correct.
they're never playing 5 sets ever, so they don't have to factor that into their season schedule. However, maybe they could end up to be doing that. You know, never know.
But Pegula was a wee bit. She was playing a good week.
You could
still.
play mixed doubles with one player. Who would you play with? That was a question we got actually.
Zachary,
You've after that.
I'm a big fan of after
Great
breakpoint.
point.
Yeah.
I think, honestly, because, and I know I've slated her for a long, long time, I'd have Raducanu because she does hit the ball so hard.
Yeah.
Was that convincing? Was it
Not
convincing?
at all, mate. Not at
No,
all.
honestly.
She's a brilliant player, man.
I think
She's
I
like one of
could-
the best of all time. So I'm gonna pick her.
I think I could mentally carry her to a win.
I would
US Open
pick.
champ.
I'd maybe have Callum Roberts.
Good
Sorry,
female.
that was a girl joke.
I would have
Gary, what would you have? Well, he
Ostapenko.
thinks. There you go.
Why? Would that be a nightmare to play with?
And you wouldn't win
Expect the
anything.
unexpected.
But is that what you want to play with?
Yeah, that'd be good fun. It'd be good fun.
Okay.
I would.
Okay, mate.
Caroline Garcia.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that
Big serve.
I would pick Sabalenka just for the pure absolute tanking that she would hit the ball,
Yeah.
and I would just cross
True.
it and put it out, so it's okay.
No, I think Caroline Garcia, great at the net, great volleys, good serve, like spinning shots. Got like-
Another honourable mention would be Krejcikova.
oh,
great
God,
doubles player.
Great
Yeah.
doubles player.
Great singles player.
Barbara.
Barbora.
Barbora.
Oh yeah, forgot about that.
Time for a break.
Maybe Badosa, by the way. She's good.
But Dosa's been not very good recently. That's
She's
that's
like-
a-
she's like,
I've been tracking that.
Believe me, I
Pricey been
have
on it.
faith.
Has Pricey been drinking that white wine?
Oh, Jesus Christ, Gary.
No.
I'm
Relax.
going to cut this. I'm
Nah,
going to cut
relax.
this. But
She had a
100%
huge
I'm
win
gonna cut this.
over Sigmund, who's 104th in the world.
Laura.
Yeah, Laura. Laura is pronounced.
Laura.
And of
That's
course,
a great Scissor Sisters song.
we can't
Laura.
forget her great win over Paradises Diaz.
You're such a troll.
right. We're time for a break. Time for a break.
Wow.
Welcome to WrestleMania.
All right.
Oh.
I mean, I don't watch wrestling, so that's kind of wasted
Yeah,
on me.
so this is WrestleMania that weekend. It got me thinking, if tennis went down the WrestleMania route, booked its own matches, 5 matches, we'll pick one each, and put it in front of a live crowd, what matches would you like to see? Like,
Are we allowed to choose like players that someone else has chosen? No.
No, they
all
can only have one
individual.
match.
It's the same card.
So who's going to be last and take the main event?
I'll go last.
I'll go first. I'll start off with a
Right,
bang.
so the opening match has got to get the crowd going.
Yeah,
what
yeah,
are you
yeah.
picking here?
Battle of the Giants.
Oh, what are you going for?
Who's that?
John Isner versus the absolute heel himself, Riley Opelka.
Oh,
Wanker.
That would
Wanker
be.
alert.
I reckon
Yeah.
that would be a terrible first round.
No, that would get people going, man.
No, what is it? The
What
Andre
if
the
they
Giant
fight?
Battle Royal? That could have been that.
No,
They could play a Game of Champions.
it was Brock Lesnar. There was you go. Yeah, imagine now we're talking.
There we go.
A game. Imagine them two doing like the Acing challenge.
Yeah, there we go.
That would get the crowd going.
And then just some interference later on by the Giant himself.
Still
And I
cute.
forgot his name.
Right, okay.
The big Croatian
every,
guy.
every time they hit a target on the serving game.
Ivo Karlovic. Just
So,
comes in and-
shoot, first
That's our
match.
first episode title.
First match is
Match.
John Isner versus Riley Opelka.
Okay.
In a serving challenge match.
Yep.
All right. What? Do you want me to take match 2?
Match 2's got to keep the energy going, but it's not like the highlight. It's not the big one.
I'm going a heated match. It's called Your Mom.
Love it. Spelled M-O-M.
MOM.
Yeah,
Your
love it.
Mom. And it is Nick Kyrgios versus Casper Ruud.
That's not
Yeah,
heat. Casper
well,
Ruud will
no.
just roll over.
No, but they hate each other.
There's
Yeah.
a strong dislike there.
I had no idea about that.
He sent him a message on Twitter saying commented back about Ruud only winning like shite tournaments, and Kyrgios commented something like "Your mom."
Oh,
Can
So that
I go
would be-
next?
Yep.
I would get the heated one, and I would go Scotland v England. It'd be all the build up. The Murrays v the Skupskis, and before it they've had a scrap at the
no.
press conference. They're all having a talk. It's like proper. Yeah, it's got everyone involved. The whole crowd would be split, like
Yeah,
dueling
I like
chants,
it.
and it ends with everyone think it'll be Andy Murray gets the final point. It's a Jamie Murray like drop shot volley out wide for the winner to win it in the final tie break match.
You could also have see how like the wrestling that used to have like the kind of the managers on the side. You could have Judy Murray there or Duncan Murray as well.
And do you know what's even better? We get a special guest umpire, James Keothathong. Now we're
Yes.
talking. He's got split. He's the mediator on it all.
Yeah, he's
Special
split because
guest
one,
referee.
he's English, and 2, he really likes Ross P. So there's the
Yeah.
the split.
Ross P comes down mid match and like James falls off the umpire chair and they're like,
and
who's
I
going to be the umpire? And you run on and be
I
the
take the
umpire.
ref shirt.
Yeah.
Yes, and that.
Right, we're going.
But
going
who's next?
4, Ross P.
I'll be topical here. I'll go Wawrinka versus Aruna.
Oh, a grudge match.
Grudge
Yeah,
match.
yeah.
Sorry,
would be
we've
good.
absolutely fucked this.
No, I've got a good final.
Oh, he's going to have the main.
I've got
the main
the main
event is
event.
like for the
I've
for the
got-
title.
Probably the two most arguably the two most exciting players in tennis. Batista Agut and Carreño Busta. I'd have those two in a final.
For the championship.
Honestly, do you know who I think?
A slobber knocker.
Submission match.
It's hard because you look at players like Monfils is going to put on a show.
Yeah.
And then obviously you look at Djokovic who's going to going to help
Federer,
someone put on a show.
Nadal.
You look at I'm going to not pick any of the big three. I'd have Monfils versus Dustin Brown.
As the main event
wow.
Just
of
as
a
a
fake WrestleMania tennis.
Yeah, because it's
Can be a pre-show.
That's probably the closest to wrestling that tennis is. It's all put on.
You could have a
Like-
mixed doubles match.
What about Medvedev Tsitsipas?
I know we all missed that
I
one.
know.
No, Monfils and Svitolina against Berrettini and Tomljanovic. Even though they're not
Tom
together
Lanovic.
anymore, I
No,
can't
lost
think
all
of
respect
anyone
for her and Davis Cup. What's that thing called?
Breakpoint.
What's that?
No,
Billie Jean King Cup.
the BGK Cup.
Yeah.
The Billie Jean King Cup when she didn't wave back to me, so she can go and fuck herself.
You don't have the relationship that Heather Watson and I have. See,
Somehow I still think
That's the match. Heather against Ross P.
no,
battle of
Price
the
against
In a
Halep.
cage match, and she's the only one trying to escape.
Ross P throwing the fucking chairs at her.
Stay down.
Ross P, 1, 2, ding 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 ding. No, I think Helen Watson would do like a Tyson Fury, just shoot her eyes open, fucking kill Ross P.
She's hulking up.
Yeah. And then got him standing on the side of the cage with their arms spread like Christ the Redeemer. And they said Christ the Redeemer. Christ the Redeemer standing, taking the celebrations.
Ross P v Heather Watson. Pricey wins. That's it. Just, no matter what, Pricey then just holding the title aloft.
I'm getting bras thrown at me and that.
You take on Simona Halep.
That's not a show though.
No, it's not. It's
I'd beat her.
it's the longest line match.
Longest one?
Line.
I don't get that.
Drugs.
Is she a drug?
She's suspended. She's suspended. What? Well, she's doping. She's not.
That video. Oh, what? I didn't know about that.
I never knew that.
I genuinely didn't know that.
I was by the way,
We spoke about it like 4 weeks ago.
I was just thinking as Pricey wins, he obviously plays because Price Money plays a Shane McMahon theme tune.
Yeah, that's.
Do you know last night he actually tore his quad?
Shane.
Shane tore his quad.
yeah.
Spoilers out there.
Gary, definitely you'd play against Batista Agut and who can work the hardest.
I'm a
Just
hard
be-
worker.
Just be who can work the hardest without making a noise.
Gary's job's like playing against the wall. You can never win, but you're enjoying it.
Do you know what would be a
ended.
good
I'll
match?
take that.
Callum Roberts v Craig Williams. Craig Williams, if you're listening, this is our only time we're going to say it to you.
You're invited.
You're invited.
There's a space
To
on the
the pod.
couch next to Skinny.
Yeah, come on,
If he's still talking.
come on.
Yeah, he's got to make me admin.
Can we
With
finish with a jar of question?
Yeah, final one.
Gary's
let's
not
go.
done it yet, has he?
I've not done it, no.
Gary can't read.
Of course.
Gary can read.
Oh, well done, Gary.
28 years in the air.
in the blue group, you know.
This is a good one. You can never play tennis again or watch any of the slams ever again. You choose.
I never watched
So
that.
would you
I would never watch
Yeah,
slams.
you'd play tennis, wouldn't you?
Nah, next question.
Last one.
Of course, Gary.
Oh,
Oh, it's a very horizontal one, not linear.
dream podcast guest.
Oh, of all time.
Yeah,
James Gilthorpe.
Holy shit.
Tennis related?
I can
or
think of.
anything.
Is it bad
man.
that the first thing I've thought is an actress?
What, are you thinking Margot Robbie?
What type of actress we going with here?
Oh, okay. All right, okay.
Jesus Christ.
Do you know what I'd have? You know the food connoisseur at a Ratatouille? I'd have him.
Oh, he's on TikTok.
Yeah. I know.
Do you know what's really? Do you know what's really weird?
What?
Do you know who I was thinking I would have on? See the guy that did Man vs Food.
Oh, Adam
I'm Guy Fieri,
Adam
and this is
Richmond.
Man versus
Adam Richmond.
Food.
Adam Richmond.
Oh, I thought he's called Guy.
This
No,
time.
he's called Guy Fieri.
No, he's not. He's Adam Richmond.
Adam Richmond.
No,
Yeah.
no, the original Man. Oh, I'm thinking Diners, Drive-ins, and Dives.
And this time, man won.
He's a Spurs fan.
Is he? Nah, but hold on.
If we could get all the dodgy stuff out of him, Tiger Woods would be a good chat.
Yeah.
By the way, see if
Gordo.
it's
So dull. Though.
No, but come on, that he's had a bit of a life.
I'm going to say, see, for a tennis podcast, I would say get on Andy Murray as a superb
Yeah, he's-
guest. But let's hit out the fucking guy versus food.
Guy versus food.
Whatever the fuck he's called. It was probably
versus
half
food.
deed with cholesterol problems.
No, he actually was. He had to stop because
He got really, really fit, and then he's
Calm
like
down.
an okay weight now. Yeah,
yeah.
He's okay wait now.
yeah, he's not like 6 pack.
Must be he's got posters of him when he's.
I used to watch Man v Food. Honestly,
Pre getting fit. That was his goal.
Finishes his last wing going.
Yeah,
For you, man.
he's got the episode list of when they all did
Man,
wings
what?
challenges.
I used to
Ross
watch
B
that
goes
all
into
the time.
Aldi. I'm the fucking goat here.
Ross P doing Instagram live. It's Ross P versus Aldi.
then you see that video of Andrew Tate wanting about his living room smoking a cigar. That's Ross B
What
after every
a
bag of wings.
Please don't put me in the same conversation as that cunt.
Oh my God, Saz.
Right, Ross B, who would your guest be? Andrew Tate?
No, it wouldn't be Andrew Tate.
Claire?
Who?
Claire from Claire.
Do you know the funny thing? It's a name.
Brit from Britvic. Pep from Pepsi. I don't know. Pep from Pepsi.
Right, go. Before this podcast needs to end.
9 minutes ago, mate.
I'll stay on brand. James Guthrie.
Bowen,
Cool.
give us another
Oh,
one.
that was a terrible shit.
Fuck's sake! Right,
Come on, anyone.
What's
Anyone.
Gollum.
Robert Downey Jr.
Okay.
That's very on brand for Ross P as well.
Yeah.
Right, guys, we're done.
Cool. See you.
I'm absolutely sweating.
See you next week. Fair play to you for making it. By the way, I respect that.
Oh, that was tough.
By the way, I don't know what we're going to talk about next week because we've got the Estoril Open that no
We've got
one's
3.
playing.
Marrakesh.
Hey, we're going to talk about
and-
Schwartzman being
Oh,
a diddy because he lost me 43p today. I had him my bet to win the second set and he didn't.
Please gamble
Or first
responsibly.
set.
Yeah, please gamble.
Whatever.
Come on,
Okay,
we need to go.
right, love you,
Okay.
Okay, love you, bye.
Thanks for coming.